Hi kindergarten friends, this video is for you today. For some reason it didn't take, so we're gonna try this again. All right, let's get started here. Okay, you can see my picture. We have two types of clocks. We have an analog clock and a digital clock. The analog clock is the clocks that you might see on your wall, or that some of you might have at home that make noises. They might call them the cuckoo clock. Okay, and a digital clock just tells you the time. The analog clock has hands on it, an hour hand, which is shorty, and a minute hand, which is the long hand. Okay, and the digital clock, you might see it written on your tablets or your TVs or your mom and dad's cell phones. Okay, it just tells you the time, what time it is. It shows you like 8 o'clock. This one says 8 o'clock. Now, this one also says 8 o'clock, and we're going to dive into that a little bit more. Okay, here we go. I have a clock to help us today. I want you to look at my clock. Now, my clock may look a little bit different, and that's okay. It's here to help us learn how to tell time. All right, so let's look here. If we look right here, this is do you remember what hand we said it is? Yes, this is the hour hand, and this blue one is my minute hand. In the hour hand, sometimes I like to call him Shorty too, because Shorty tells me the hour because he has more power. So this is the hour hand. And I might say Shorty tells me the hour because he has more power. And this is the minute hand. So here we go. Let's get started. Now I'm going to set my clock to a time. And then I want you to help me practice writing that time. All right. So let me set my clock. Oh, all right, let's start with this one. Here we go. Now, when you're telling time, you have to look at the hour hand first because we know that we're going to write that hour hand first. That's why Shorty tells me the hour because he has more power. So I start with this hand right here. What number is this pointing to? You're right, it's pointing to 5, isn't it? So I know that I'm going to write my 5 down first because that's telling me the hour. Okay? And if it is on the 12, which is right here, we always can write a 0, 0 because 0, 0 means o'clock. 0, 0. It means o'clock. Okay, oh my, I better rewrite that. That does not look like my best handwriting. Let's try that again. Ooh, that much better. Okay, so the 0, 0 tells me that it's o'clock. And my first one tells me the hour. So it's pointing to my 5, so I can write that 5 down. So this clock shows me 5 o'clock. And this clock shows me 5 o'clock too. Let's practice another one. Here we go. Oh, let's move this around. I don't want to show you what I'm going to Okay, here we go. And let's erase this. All right, let's erase that so we don't have the same one there. Okay, let's look at my clock right here. Remember, this one is the Shorty is the hour because he has more power. So Shorty tells me the hour. This is the hour hand. And this is the minute hand because it tells me the minutes. And I always write my hour first. So what number is my hour hand pointing to? 9. You're right. Very good work. It's pointing to the 9. So I'm going to put my 9. And I always have to put my dot to let me know that this is the hour. It's telling me the hour. And then back here is where we put our minutes. Well, it's at the 12. Remember we said if it's at the 12, you can put what? 0, 0 because it's 9 o'clock. O'clock. So 9 o'clock. Very good work. Let me mix it up and let's see if you can tell me this one. Okay, let me erase here. Can you tell me this one? What is it? We always start with the hour. And remember, the shorthand tells me the hour because he has more power. You're right. So what number is that hour hand pointing to? Yes, he's pointing to the 11, isn't he? So I'm going to put my 11 down. And then it's on the 12. So the 12 means I can put my 0, 0 for 11 o'clock. Very good work, friends. Now I'm going to try one more, and I want you to see if you can get this one. Okay, where do I start first? Okay, you remembered. I start with Shorty because Shorty is the hour hand, and Shorty tells me the hour because he has more power. So here's Shorty. What number is Shorty pointing to? You're right. He's pointing to the 3. And remember, it's on the 12, so I can go, what can I put? 0, 0 for 3 o'clock. Now this one is kind of tricky. Let me show you. Look at this one. That one's kind of tricky, isn't it? You look real close. Can you see my Shorty or my hour hand? Where is it? Yes, it's under there, isn't it? And what number is it pointing to? It's pointing to the 12. So I'm going to erase my 3 and I'm going to put in my 12 here because I know that this, when both hands are together on the 12 like that, it's going to be 12 o'clock. So here's 12 o'clock. Very good work today, friends. Now, my challenge to you is I'm going to post a couple videos, or not a couple videos, but a couple pictures with the time. Can you tell me what time they say? All right. Tune in to see what your challenge will be. Until next time, bye.